The most recent point in time count in Portland found 72% of unsheltered people to be disabled. A lot of that is addiction, a lot of that is mental health.
You see, this is about Portland, but it applies to all. Understand not everyone is dealt a good hand, some rise, some fall.
My parents are dead, and I'm basically all the family I have left.
The trauma, the abuse. When you've been abused for so long, you learn to have a certain distrust of other people and society.
This is about being truthful to ourselves and avoiding the lies. Stand alongside people treated as subhuman so that we realize the failings of society as people suffer silently, prisoners to their thoughts, suffering with depression and anxiety.
People often have bad experiences in hospitals, and it makes them wary.
We claim we fight for equality, but still we bystand. Mass injustice and inequality, I've seen it firsthand.
And a lot of this is that they don't feel welcome in these clinics.
Every single doctor there basically treated me like, oh, and even in Billings, Montana, they were like, blow it off. Oh, you're just making it up. Oh, you're fine. Take an aspirin, take a Tylenol, you'll be fine. And it's like when those things aren't working and you're saying, look, I need help. I'm not seeking medication, I'm seeking answers.
I'm astounded at how many people have sought medical care here and they're turned away.
And when we think about human rights, what comes to mind? Race, gender and religion are a few of the kind. And after years of mistreatment, silence and cruelty, we still reduce people with mental health issues brutally.
And the reason why I get upset when I talk about this, but I'll be fine. The reason why I get really upset about this stuff is as a schizophrenic man in my 50s that I started off, and I'm highly intelligent and I'm highly articulate. And whenever I get schizophrenic, I still am articulate and intelligent. I just get lost. And their solution was to institutionalize me and put me on a regimen of Haldol and Thorazine, really high doses. And that's why I rock. That's why I have tics. It's a byproduct of the medicines that they gave me. The reason why I feel for everybody out here that doesn't feel like they can trust the medical profession either is because I've had so many abuses heaped on me, and I'm arrogant, and I am uppity, and I am loud, and I'm vocal. And if it happens to me, the shit that happens to people who can't talk or won't or shut down, I've heard stories of, women being raped, by orderlies. 3 orderlies come in the room while they're in 4-point restraints, and who's going to believe the crazy schizophrenic woman that nobody even believes that they can talk, And I myself, right here, this scar on my wrist is because I had a seizure, and I came to in a hospital, and they were screaming at me to calm down, and I was telling them, you've got to take the handcuff off me.
We still discriminate against people going through this suffering, and I know that trying to understand the mindset so complex can be puzzling. But what's the result of this ignorant nature? We have a class of people segregated by society living in danger.
It broke my heart that it shouldn't be that way. And so somebody's got to do something,
Because there's just not nearly enough funding for the numbers of people that need help.
It's not their top priority. And a lot of the times the services that the government offers are not about dignified experiences for people receiving those services.
A lot of times people aren't necessarily treated very well if they come in. They look homeless and they don't have insurance.
We need to look at the people who are dying in the streets of our cities, and we need to help them.
They're wronged by the people who are meant to care for them but show them no loving. They're wronged by the government who are supposed to have acts in place but still they do nothing. But most of all, they're wronged by us.
And I'm going to stand up for something, because if I don't stand up for myself and my dignity, then you're not going to respect me. You know what I mean?
What's Portland's national bird call?
What?
Tweak, tweak.
Tell you about the man who touched me in naughty places.
Yeah.
Do you know any good attorneys?
I know some students in law school.
You have a fish.
It's a bag of wine.
Do I look like a hipster?
Government doing much about that?
No.
What a handsome lad I was.
Sergeant field supervisor, and his response to me was, go be fucking schizophrenic somewhere else. This isn't the place for it.
And it don't call the cops and it don't call the home.
This is just a story of all the people here.
Hey, my name is Elf.
It was founded using a community organizing model, asking people what they wanted.
But I try to be the best friend I.
So my name is Thatcher Schmidt, and I'm a journalist, I'm a writer. I write about houselessness in Portland.
I was a volunteer starting in 1998.
But to be about. This is harder than I thought it would.
The more people who are out there who know of what's happening,
It took me way too long
the better it gets.
Sorry.
I'm thinking about it.
Peace, justice, harmony.
Yeah, so spread the message.
I love you when you and me. Oh, I love you so, don't you know I love you so?